class live from home, and very happy to announce that very soon we are going back to the park. So I will be able to meet you very soon in person, in the park, in nature, enjoying yoga in a different setting where for me is a more supportive environment. Let me just get this a bit more light because the sun is out, and I love when the sun is out, so I like to see the sun. So welcome once more to my channel, welcome once more to this class, and let's move together today. I have called this session moving meditation, because we are going to be moving slowly, but the focus is going to be 100% in your breath, in and out of your lungs. With every movement, we're gonna pair every movement with the breath, and we're gonna bring back that connection of the mind with the body, with the breath. If you find that your mind has wandered around, just bring it back like a moving meditation. That's exactly what we do in meditation. We sit down, we focus in our breath, our mind goes away, wander around because it's natural. So we bring it back to our center, to our breath, and that's how it goes in meditation. So today, every time we stop, we pause, you're gonna bring your mind into your breathing, and then we're gonna take advantage of this movement and this presence in order to clean our minds of any thoughts, clean any negativity, clean any stress or anything that has been bothering you for the whole week, or if you just want to align yourself for the week coming. So I invite you to sit down in a comfortable position, whatever that means to you. For some people will be cross-legged, for some people will be a straight leg, for some people will be a little bit more complex, bringing one leg on top of the other. Anything that is or means an easy sitting position for you, just go ahead and sit on the floor. If you need some blocks as well, slide them under your sitting bones. If you are sitting, maybe you just want to lean forward to make sure that you are sitting on your sitting bones. And then trying to keep your spine in alignment from crown to tailbone. Keep yourself upright and bring that chest forward, and I want to invite you to close your eyes or gaze down, whatever you prefer at this moment in time. And bringing the attention of your mind into your breathing, taking a big breath through your nose, filling your lungs, and then out through your mouth, letting go. And then taking advantage of this moment to feel, how is my mind today? How is my body feeling today? Some of us open our eyes and we know exactly where we are. Some of us will take this moment just to go through, to think and to feel. How am I feeling today? Did I wake up in a gratitude mode? Or did I wake up in a default mode? Thinking about the day ahead, thinking about the things that I need to do, thinking about my to-do list. That's a default mode. If that is you, I invite you to take this moment to slow your breath to slow down, to pause, and to bring your mind to the present moment, the only thing that we have. Not ahead, in the future, not yesterday, in the past, not this morning, which is in the past as well, not this afternoon, which is in your future. Everything that we have is the now. So we're gonna enjoy this moment, focusing in what we're doing and why are we here sitting in front of this telephone or TV, wherever you are watching this. And even if you are in a replay, just bring yourself to this moment, connecting with your surroundings, and of course making an intention. Place your intention for this practice, so that every time you stop, you pause, you breathe, you remind yourself of that intention. Now blink your eyes open, and on your inhale, bring your hands toward the sky. And on your exhale, bring your hands in front of you. Right hand under your left. Give yourself a big hug. Walk with your fingers towards the center of your back. And give yourself a big hug. Feel your arms around you. We give hugs to everybody. And some people to nobody, including yourself. But today you are going to focus in how does it feel to give yourself a hug. How your arms feel. And imagine you are giving this hug to the most precious person in the planet that needs it the most. And that person is receiving this hug with gratitude. That is you. That is yourself. Now release your hands, but keep your arms crossed. And then you are welcome to stay in this position where the top of your hands are facing each other, or you're wrapping around for an eagle pose, an eagle arms. On your inhale, drive your elbows towards the sky. Spread your shoulder blades apart. And on your exhale, bring your elbows towards your belly button, rounding your back. Inhale, bring your elbows together at the back. And on your exhale, spread them. Inhale, elbows towards the ceiling. Try to touch your shoulder blades together. And on your exhale, spread them out. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, elbows down. Come back to your center. Undo your arms. And this time, left arm under the right. Give yourself a hug. And then again, focus on that feeling of hugging yourself. And be grateful for having yourself to give you a hug when you need it the most. Release your hands and keep your arms crossed. Wrap around your arms for an eagle arms, or stay with them facing each other. Inhale, elbows towards the sky. Exhale, elbows down. Inhale, open your elbows to the sky. And on your exhale, drive them down. Inhale, open, send them high. And on your exhale, down to the floor, round your back. Inhale, come back to center and undo your arms. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, left hand on the floor, right hand over to the left hand side. Inhale, come back to center, right hand behind your head. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, right elbow is going to touch the left knee. Inhale, open your chest towards the sky. Exhale, elbow touches the left knee. Inhale, open and breathe. Exhale, touch your left knee. Inhale, open, breathe. Exhale, touch the knee. Inhale, center, both hands towards the sky. Exhale, right hand on the floor, left hand across to the right hand side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, left hand behind your head. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, left elbow touches right knee. Inhale, open your chest and stretch. Exhale, touch your right knee. Inhale, bring your attention to your breathing. Exhale, touch your knee. One last time, inhale. And exhale, touch the knee. Inhale, come back to center, both hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. And then pause for a moment. Bring your attention back to your breathing, back to your presence, and back to the now in your mat. Release your hands and release yourself onto a tabletop. And then in here we're going to start with our cat and cow. So on your inhale, drop your belly to the ground, lift your chest, point your tailbone towards the sky, and on your exhale, hide that tailbone round your back, push the floor with your hands, spread your shoulder blades apart, bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow, breathe deep. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, neutral position. Exhale, hips towards your feet, towards your heels. Open your knees to the side and stretch your hands in front of you for a wide leg child's pose. And walk yourself towards, your hands towards yourself, and bring your elbows down. And on your inhale, open your hand towards the sky, your right hand. Then bring it towards the back of your head. Then on your exhale, touch the floor with your elbow. And on your inhale, open your chest to the right. Exhale, touch the floor with your elbow. Inhale, open your head, your chest to the right hand side. Exhale, tap the floor. Inhale, open your chest to the left. Stretch your right hand towards the sky and right hand back on the floor. Open your left hand towards the sky and your chest towards the left. Left hand behind your head. Take a deep breath, inhale. And on your exhale, bring your elbow and tap the floor. Inhale, open your chest towards the left. Exhale, tap the floor. Inhale, open. Send that elbow as far as you can back. And on your exhale, tap the floor. Inhale, open. Open your hand towards the sky. And exhale, bring your left hand on the floor. And from here, close your knees together and then child's pose. Stretch your arms over your head. And then we're going to go for a little dancing here from tabletop to child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Go over your wrists and lower your chest down to the ground. Stretch your arms behind, spread your fingers, and on your inhale, chest and feet off the ground to your own degree. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and reach with your fingers back. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift and reach with your fingers back. And on your exhale, lower. Bring your hands to the top of your rib cage. And on your inhale, cobra pose to your own degree. Keep your elbows in. And on your exhale, bring yourself back to a tabletop. Curl your toes, send your hips up for downward dog. And then one heel at a time, we pedal the downward dog. Feeling the stretch of your hamstrings, activating your hamstrings, especially if you just got up from bed. And then inhale, send your hips back. Exhale, walk your hands towards your feet. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your opposite elbows and dangle your body in front of you like a ragdoll. Try to bring your arms or your head through your arms so that your biceps are aligned with your ears. Now release your hands, and on your inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your hands all the way up. And on your exhale, hands to your heart. I'm gonna flow 3 times on these half sun salutations to bring in your attention and your mind connected to the breath and the movement, like a moving meditation. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your hands all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, circle your hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, sternum out, head away from your shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, round your back and bring yourself all the way up, hands to the sky. And on your exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, hands towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your hands all the way up. And on your exhale, hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Pause. Bring your mind to this present moment. Bring it to your body. Bring it to your breath. And now blink your eyes open and walk to the top of your mat. And from here we're gonna go inhale, hands towards the sky, lift your right knee in the air. And then bring that knee towards your chest. And then focus on the foot that is on the floor, the connection of your foot with the ground. If your body is getting triggered by your balance, try to quiet your mind, focusing on your breathing, and maybe looking at something on the floor that you can fix your eyes on and give you that grounding sensation. Then release that leg down. Inhale, arms up and lift your left leg off the floor. And on your exhale, bring that knee towards your chest. Again, bring your attention to the foot that is on the ground. Feeling the connection of your foot with the ground. And then finding that focus on the floor to help you to stay grounded. Keep your chest upright and focus on your breath. And then release that leg. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway exhale, hands on the floor, step back with your right foot. Lower your knee and extend the top of your foot on the floor. Toe heel that left foot a bit towards the left, so you have more balance here. Belly on your thigh, stretch your arms back. And on your inhale, bring your hands towards the sky. And then we're gonna sweep the floor like a little dance. Exhale, sweep the floor. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep. Inhale up. And on your exhale, cactus your arms, double your arms. Open your chest. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, twist towards the left. Then bring your right hand on the floor and open your chest to the left. Then come back to center. Then bring both of your arms in front of you. Left hand in front of your left foot, and on your inhale, open your right hand towards the sky. And then we're gonna windmill the arms. So the right arm is going to windmill backwards and the left forwards and back until we are in this position again. And then we reverse that movement. So left hand come back forward and then right hand towards the sky. And we're gonna do a few of these. Pairing it with your breath, working with your coordination too. Take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, windmill your arms to twist and then reverse it back to where you was. Take a deep breath here and exhale, bring yourself up and windmill and reverse it. One more time. Inhale deep, exhale, bring yourself into that twist and reverse it. Come back to your center and inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands on the floor, push your hips back for that half split. You can, if your knee is too forward from your hips, you can slide that heel forward until your hip is on top of your knee, or you can lift your knee and push it back. Anything that is easier or make it easier for you. But the idea is to keep the hips over the knees. And then give yourself a space. Maybe you are, in order to have that front leg straight, you have to stay a little bit up. So give yourself a space, give yourself time. I think we all struggle with that, with understanding where are we at this moment in time. And we can be the worst critics for ourselves. So this is a moment to practice how compassionate and how much understanding I give to myself. These poses are great because not only you discover where you are in your practice, but how are you talking to yourself? Are you giving yourself enough patience? Are you actually patient with yourself, or you are your worst critic? You are the one that gives you yourself the stick that no one gives you. For most of us, it is like that, at least for me. I am the one that give myself a stick all the time, and I have to be conscious about it and reel myself back and think, no, hold on a minute, no, I'm not giving myself a stick, because that's part of accepting who we are. So think about that, and then give your body the space, the time, the patience that it deserves. And then lower your toes. And from here we are going to lift our hands and go in a little dance again. Exhale, go back to your half split. And on your inhale, hands up again. Exhale, half split. Inhale, lowering your toes and hands toward the sky. Exhale, half split. Inhale, lower toes, hands toward the sky. And exhale, half split. Now lower your toes and bring both of your hands in front of your left foot, dropping your hips towards the ground for a lizard pose. Making sure that you are stretching your hip flexors or just the front of your right hip. That's where you will be feeling it. And we are all different, our bodies are different. So for some people this pose is quite intense and challenging. So that's another moment to reflect on how much patience and understanding I'm giving to myself. So we're going to spend a couple of breaths here. So you can stay here if you have blocks and you want to experience more depth in this pose. Then you can place your hands or your elbows on a block, or just bring them down to the ground if that's available to you. Maybe if you want to explore, and this is not quite your place, then maybe you can just open yourself to the side and make it a little bit more easy for you, or let that knee to go to the side as well. Why not? There's no right, there is no wrong. We have to make it work for ourselves. And then focus on your breath, in and out through your nose. One more cycle of breath here. And if you were on your elbows, bring yourself onto your hands. And then push your hips back, and then bring that knee back to the ground. And then curl your toes and up to downward dog. Then from there, plank pose. And then you can lower your knees and do your chaturanga from there, or shift all your way forward, bend your elbows back, and then lower yourself with control on the ground. Inhale, cobra pose, and on your exhale, downward dog. Gaze ahead and walk, jump, or step forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your hands all the way up. And on your exhale, hands to your heart. And then let's repeat to the other side. Inhale, hands toward the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway up, flat back. Exhale, hands on the floor, step back with your left foot, lower your knee and extend the top of your foot. Belly on your thigh, extend your arms back, and then we're gonna go for those sweeps. On your inhale, hands up. And exhale, sweep the floor. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep. Inhale up. Exhale, double your arms, chest up. Inhale up. Exhale, twist your chest to the right. Bring your left hand in front of your right foot and open your chest to the right, right hand towards the sky. Come back to that center and bring your hands up. Bring your hands in forward, and then right hand is going to go in front of your right foot, and then open your chest to the left hand side, left hand towards the sky. And now we go for those windmills. So we're gonna windmill the arms until we are in this twist to the right, and then reverse it, hand on the floor. Inhale, come up and windmill your arms. Exhale, and then reverse the movement. So you exhale as you come down. Inhale up, windmill and twist. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up and windmill. And exhale all the way down. Then inhale up. Exhale, hands on the floor. Push your hips back for your half split. And then again, slide that heel forward so that your hip is right on top of your knee. Inhale, stay where you need to stay, and feel how this side feels compared to the other side, because our bodies are not symmetrical. So one side is quite different to the other side, or it feels. Some people can't be. Some people are absolutely balanced both sides, but on my experience, most people feel different from right to left. So see how you feel today. Maybe, and again, it's not that you are the same day by day. Our bodies change on a daily basis. So we expect our bodies to behave the same every day, and that's why sometimes we are tighter in one side than the other one, and we think why? Well, because your body changes every single day, so we are expecting the same every single day, and that's not, because it's like the weather. We expect every day to be sunny and beautiful, but that's not the case. The body changes like the weather, and it's up to us to be aware of that. So in this position, you are going to start feeling your right and your left and how it feels in each side. Now lower your toes, and then from here we're gonna go on that little dance. Hands up, exhale, hands down, half split. Inhale, lower and hands up. And exhale, hands down, half a split. Inhale, lower your toes, hands up. And on your exhale, half a split. Lower your toes. Press send your hips down to the ground and bring both of your hands in front of your right foot. If your ankle is way far from your knee, just bring it over right under your knee. And then again, you can lower yourself on your elbows to explore how far you want or you can go today, or you can put your blocks on the floor and bring the floor up to you. So it's completely up to you. So go ahead and lower on your elbows if that's for you, or stay on your hands if that's enough challenge for your body today. A couple of cycles of breath here. Bring your mind back. If you're away wandering or away thinking about something else, bring your mind back to your breath. Feel the air going in through your nose and out through the nose again. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Bring yourself on your hands if that was where it was, and then push your hips back. Bring that right knee back on the ground. Press curl your toes and press your hips to the ceiling for downward dog. Then lower or shift your weight forward into plank, and then shift forward. Lower your body down to the ground with control. And on your inhale, cobra pose, chest up and shoulders away from your ears. And on your exhale, downward dog. Shift your weight forward onto plank and lower your left knee on the ground. Now bring your left foot towards the left hand side of your mat and flatten your right foot on the mat, opening your chest to the right hand side for a modification of side plank. Now you can stay in this side plank. An option 2, lift your left knee off the ground and stretch your left leg forward. Then bring your right hand back on the ground and then your left foot back on the mat. Push your hips up for downward dog. And then back onto your plank, lower your right knee. Bring your right knee to the right hand side of the mat. Flatten your left foot on the ground and open your left hand towards the sky. Option to stay there. Option to lift your right knee off the ground and then extend your right foot in front. Pushing the floor with your right hand. And then bring your left hand back on the floor and then your right foot back on the mat. Downward dog. And on your exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop, crawl to the top of your mat. Cross your ankles at the back and release yourself onto a sitting position. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, chin towards your chest, around your back, and release yourself onto your back. Bring your knees towards your chest. Then both feet flat on the ground. Cross your right leg on top of the left, nice and tight. Hands on the floor. Lift your hips off the ground. Swing both of your hips towards the right hand side. And then lower your hips on the floor, allowing both of your knees going to the left hand side. And you twist your upper body to the right. Gazing to the right. Extending your right arm straight onto the floor. And drive your belly button towards your spine so you can allow your body to twist deeper. Again, bring your mind back to your body, back to your breath. Feeling your breath in and out of your mind. On your nose. And of your mind too. Now bring your knees back to center. And cross your legs and center your hips back on the mat. Lift your left leg in the air and cross it in front, on top of the right leg, nice and tight. Hands on the floor like an aeroplane. Lift your hips off the ground. Swing your hips towards the left and then lower your hips on the floor. Let your knees to collapse on the right hand side and you twist and gaze to the left. Belly button towards your spine. Bringing back your attention to your breath. And now bring your knees back to center. Recenter your hips on the ground. Uncross your legs and stretch your legs. Stretch your arms with your palms facing up. Close your eyes. And now enter the yoga zone. So all the movement we've been doing, all the breathing we've been doing is in preparation for this moment, for the most important pose of your session. This is where we really enter the yoga zone. When we focus in our breathing, when we bring our presence into our bodies. And this is why Shavasana does not ask you for any movement, because this is the pose of yoga where you really get to be with yourself, when you become the observer of your mind, when you learn how to master it. So when it goes away, wondering, bring it back. In meditation, we call it like training a monkey, the monkey mind, or taming the monkey. So welcome and enjoy Shavasana. And I encourage you to stay there for as long as you want, as long as you need, as long as your body or your mind is telling you to stay. But if you want or you have to go, come back up to a sitting position and then taking a deep breath through your nose, out through the mouth, hands to your heart space, closing your eyes and feeling the gratitude for the practice, for the space, for the time. Feeling the gratitude to yourself, to your body, feeling that, or thanking yourself for your effort, your time, your intention, and your devotion to do something that nurtures your body, your mind, and your soul. Wishing you the very best of this Easter weekend. Happy Easter, everyone. Thank you for your practice. Namaste. Once more, thank you so much for being part of this channel. Once more, thank you so much for sharing with others. Once more, thank you so much for coming back for more. This is a practice that fills our soul, and this is why I share it with you. With almost 100 people here, and it surprised me how many people catch up during the week and repeat these classes because you find that comfort that I want to project into every one of my classes. So thank you for being part. Thank you for staying here. Thank you for this beautiful community that we have built so far. And hopefully we can expand it even bigger. Until next week, have the most amazing weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye.